Bismillah. What will happen if you don't say that word while drinking? Will you have to pay a fine? It's the love for the God that created us. He gave us the brain to think and the hands to work and the legs to walk and the eyes to see and the nose to breathe. There's so many things that you are ungrateful for. Well, God didn't give everyone an arm or leg. Yeah, that's true. Why is that? Is your God picky or he be just creating some people? No, it's not like that. This planet Earth, it's created to test us. You don't even know what happens after life. Nobody knows. Well, but we believe. That's just a belief, not the truth. That's your opinion. That's your belief. Even that is not the truth. Fine, I'll convert. Okay, say Ashhadu. Repeat after me. I bear witness that there's only one God, and the God is not in a stone like this, and the God is not in an animal like this, and God is not a human. God is just God. It's just the giant source of energy that created everything, and that's God. Maybe, hey, a lightning just struck from the heavens. Is that a sign? God just welcomed you by showing a lightning. Whenever there's a lightning strike, it's actually the lightning and the environment that is praising God. I'm really amazed. It has never happened to me in this game that a lightning struck right behind me in the exact moment when you accepted Islam. This is an iconic moment for you. Yes, it is. It is. You have no idea how lucky you are. I don't know what God sees in a person like you, a colonizer like you. I don't know what's so special about you, but I'm jealous now. Maybe because you're brain damaged, so maybe God is trying to treat you with more care. He even gave me a sign in the game. Yes, that's what I'm thinking about, and that's what makes me think what's so special about you. Isn't long hair haram? No, it's not. If it was haram, why would Jesus have long hair? I think that's a Christian thing. The people that try to divide the people, for example, one innocent person from one community is a brother to another innocent people from another community. The only people that are enemies are the evil people. Probably the community that eats babies on a certain island. It is why Muhammad Ali became Muslim. Yes, because we all have the same God, and God sends different prophets in different times to guide humanity. Why doesn't Hollywood like God? Because Hollywood is actually, most of the celebrities in Hollywood that see big success, they're actually Israelis. They're actually there to cause corruption among the humans and make them as far from God as they can. Why? Because they want youngsters like you to be brainless. Why? So that they can continue doing what they're doing on the Epstein files, on the Epstein Island. Why is God letting that happen though? God created this earth as a testing ground to see which is the best of humanity and which is the worst of humanity. Now, these people cross their limits and they even killed Jesus. Did you know that? If you research about it, who was it that killed Jesus? It was the same community, but Jesus respawned, right? It's not called respawn. He wasn't actually killed. They believe they killed him, but he was actually saved. He was taken up and he will come back soon and he will clarify everything. So God doesn't interfere, okay? There are good people on this planet and there are bad people on this planet. God keeps him out of this and he lets us do. So it's just like a war. It's a war between the good and the evil. And we are failing. We have to win the war, but we are not trying our best. We are not doing as good as they are doing. That is why the world is such a miserable place. All we have to do is like get rid of a few people from a certain community, and then we're done. Also, one thing about this war is that you can't consider a Muslim to be on the good side, and you can't see all the Jews on the bad side, and you can't consider anyone to be anything except what you have to examine every person. Like you can't be fooled by how they look. Someone may look good, but he may not actually be good. Someone may look bad, but he might actually be good. So like this is a test. You have to use your brain and identify which person is a good person, which one is a bad one. What do you need to do with which person? How do you do it? And it's easy. You may feel like, oh, there's so much mess, but it is easy. Another thing which you need to understand is that you may feel like you're a good person, but are you? And if you're a good person, what are you doing to like change the world? What are you doing to like save the world? What is it that you're doing for humanity? So you have to be good. That's what I said when you said wait. So you said I said it. Now I'm a Muslim, right? Well, you are, but just because you're a Muslim doesn't mean now you become a good person. How do you be a good person? By talking to people with respect, by not insulting them, by not being intolerant. Do as much charity as you can, and when you can donate to someone and someone asks you for help and you don't have anything, at least speak to them with kindness and tell them that you will find someone that helps you, and I will pray to God for you. And there's many things that you can do to be a good person. And never be jealous of someone, and never compare yourself to someone, but you become jealous a moment ago. So you have to control. I'm not saying that you won't feel it. I said I was feeling jealous because you're so special. It didn't mean that I'm jealous of you. I'm just trying to find out what's so special about you that God did this for you, and how do I become that special. Of course, when you feel jealous about someone, you're going to harm them, right? But you don't have to do it. You cannot do it. You should not. Hey, I cannot escape this place. What is this? What in the Wakanda is that? So, and you will feel human emotions. You will get angry, but you have to control yourself when you're angry and not harm anyone. And you will feel hungry, but you have to make sure you don't overeat. And you will feel lazy, but you have to make sure you don't procrastinate. And that's when you finally become a good person. But if someone wants to gain weight, they have to overeat. Well, if someone wants to do it for some specific reason, maybe for Olympics, then they can do it. If you're overeating because you like eating food, you're addicted to eating snacks and junk food, that's a bad thing. You need to avoid it. You have to be moderate. If you're already so skinny and you want to gain some weight, you have to do it, right? New rules. Playing games at midnight is haram. Well, okay. Midnight, okay. So I will end my stream for like after 2 hours. I think I'll go to bed now. You're going? You're leaving already? No more colonization? This is what is correct, right, Penny? You don't want me to leave? Are you going to miss me? Mate in the diffuser? Diffuser? What's a diffuser? I'm not going to miss you. I'm going to miss that human being appeared on my stream and there was nothing. There was no human convert except for the fact that you accepted Islam and you became a Muslim. So we have to celebrate that. But besides that, and this was actually a iconic stream because you're lucky. You don't know how lucky you are. Let me try this combination. You have to clip that moment and post it on the shorts, that lightning moment. Yes, I will. But I'll have to like post from the beginning the conversation that we were having, and I will post it. I'm not a human being, or am I? You are. Okay? Don't talk negatively about yourself, even as a joke, because your body doesn't understand, your brain doesn't understand that you're joking. And this is how the devil gets. And yes, one last thing, which before going to bed, I must tell you that when you're favored by God, you're also favored by the devil. So the devil is going to attack you. So be careful. The devil will try his best to drive you away from the right path, and you have to take care of yourself. So be careful and good night. Bye.